Dominic Foxworth is Steven's A-list. Molly, I'm sorry to interject. They told me to go, so I'm listening to the producers.
You're doing the right thing.
My apologies. Here I go. Let's get to the top 5 teams according to Stephen A. this week. And this week only. Remember, Dominique, this list is mobile. Let's go to number 5 on the list. Give it to me. The Patriots. Why? Despite their offense struggling, with Tom Brady struggling, clearly needing something. I didn't say Antonio Brown, Max, but I ain't mad at it. The bottom line is this. This is the number 1 defense in the National Football League. We can't underestimate these boys with Bill Belichick. If Tom Brady gets anything on offense, watch out. They deserve to be a top 5 team, particularly when their record is 9-1. Let's go to number 4 on the list. Give it to me. The Packers. Why? Bye week, didn't play. 8-2. Aaron Rodgers, decent defense. I don't need to say anymore. All I'll say is this, though. Do you really want to be at Lambeau Field in January? I don't think San Francisco wants to be there. That's right, Molly, I said it, which gets me to number 3. Still giving porn star Jimmy and the 49ers credit.
Lord.
Why? Because their defense is elite as well. And oh, by the way, Jimmy Garoppolo stepped up, got them going downfield. They got a touchdown late in the game. Although they beat Arizona, the bottom line is they ain't losing too many games this year. They're tied with the New England Patriots. Best record in football. Give them some love. We've got to give that to them. Let's go to number 2 on the list. We don't have to give them this much love. We're going to give it to the Saints. Why? After an awful week just a week ago, Drew Brees comes back. They dropped 34. Their defense is still real. We know that Kamara will be back. Drew Brees is who he is. Michael Thomas is who he is. Got to give love where love is due. We know they can put up points in bunches any given moment. But they're not this team. Give it to me. The Ravens. Why? Lamar Jackson. That's why. This brother is something special. We know what he can do with those legs. We know how spectacular he has been. We know what kind of pressure he puts on opposing defenses. We know about the experience of the Ravens defense with the acquisition of Marcus Peters weeks ago. Not to mention the fact John Harbaugh can coach his butt off. That's my top 5 teams.
I think this is your best yet.
Yeah.
Your
I
best
have a
of the
very
year.
minor quibble. I think that even though the Patriots look vulnerable and they're playing the AFCs and everything, they're 9-1. I'd have them 4 instead of 5, but it's a good list.
Yeah, it's hard to argue with this list. I like this list. I'm happy that the Ravens finally got to the top of this list because they're really impressive. You said he puts pressures. Lamar Jackson puts pressure on other defense. He takes so much pressure off of his defense because of the way that they are able to run the ball. And he is a really, really talented, smart pocket passer. His accuracy has improved a great deal. It's hard to argue against him, even as an MVP candidate.
Right now, he's number 1. But keep in mind, at age 21, Lamar Jackson was the most accurate passer in the history of the NFL. Now he's 22, and he's gotten better, as you would expect someone to get better. It's scary. I will say this, though. The 49ers have been struggling a little bit, but that defense has been ferocious all year. And until very recently, they were my number 1.
I have a question for you guys based off this list, since we kind of agree here. I'll start with you, Dom. Who do